All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, double honor to the apostles of Israel, which are the apostles of GMS, and peace and love to all the brethren, preaching His truth in all truth and sincerity. All right, basically the inspiration of this video is basically on the idolatry, specifically on the idolatry of a man well known as Dr. Martin Luther King, all right, Jr., all right, because, as you well know, today is January 16th, I believe, and it's the day they're acknowledging his birthday. It's a federal holiday, basically, whatever. People are off, kids are off from school, so on and so forth, right? Banks closed, so on and so forth, idolatry. Basically, I want to get on because, like, the main reason why Martin Luther King is famous is basically vain. All right, and it's a lie. It's not according to prophecy. It's a lie. It's a dream that's based on lies. All right, if he even had the dream and he wasn't coerced to say it. All right, but anyway, I want to get into these scriptures that's basically debunking Martin Luther King's dream on what it represents. That it's bullshit. All right, this is the book of Zechariah, chapter 10, verse 2. For the idols have spoken vanity, and the diviners have seen a lie, and have told false dreams. What? Because the way it starts off is, I have a dream, all right? He had a dream that, basically little white babies and black baby children going to be playing together, all this other bullshit, basically stuff that the Lord did not say is going to happen on the earth, all right? Because we well know that the Lord said He's going to divide the nations, all right? Everybody's going to be separate. Everybody's going to have a separate, separate dwelling, all right? And the Israelites are going to rule everybody. But, reading on, it says, for the idols have spoken vanity, the diviners have seen a lie, and have told false dreams. They comfort in vain. What? Because, when people think of that dream, they think of that dream to be like, yo, that's a good thing to shoot for, right? It's basically wishful thinking. People hope it to happen, you know what I'm saying? Because our people, mainly the so-called people of Negro, Latino, Native American descent, the Israelites, they want this to happen because, we've been getting shitted on so long. So where that dream was, where that sounds like it could be a better relief for us, right? But it's not going to happen. It's not meant to happen. The Lord did not put it in the spirit for these devils and us to get along, all right? He put it in us to be against each other, all right? Since the womb. All right? It says, they comfort in vain, and people get comforted when, they playing the speech continually all day on the radio, all right? I have a dream, I have a dream, and I have a dream, all right? It's bullshit, you know what I mean? They comfort in vain. I read on, it said they comfort in vain, therefore they went their way as a flock. They were troubled because there was no shepherd, all right? Because, Martin Luther King wasn't a shepherd, all right? He didn't lead the flock to where they need to be. He didn't lead the flock to the proper food. He led the flock to the slaughter, all right? And henceforth got himself slaughtered because he got a bullet to the dome. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because like if the Lord was dealing with him, the Lord would have had him gotten taken out in that manner, man, in that manner. All right, he didn't go out honorably. He went out. He got murdered. He got killed. You know what I'm saying? With a bullet to the head. But if you're doing the Lord's work, the Lord wouldn't have had that happen to you because I don't think Martin Luther King was that old when he got killed. I want to say he was in his 40s. All right. Reading on, it says, verse 3. Mine anger was kindled against the shepherds, all right? So that's the reason why you got a bullet to the head, man. And you got I forgot, that fuckboy Eddie Long just died. All right, praise be to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua for that. Cause I mean, if I'm not mistaken, he was the one that was molesting and doing something to little boys and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no man of the Lord, man. That man don't deserve to live. That man defiled the boy and himself. So he should have been put to death, actually, you know what I mean? But, we in hell, so, the Lord did it the way He seen fit the time frame. Verse 3 says, my anger was kindled against the shepherds, and I punished the goats. All right, that, because, the Lord is going to do the separating with the sheep and the goats, all right, being the elect in 2/3. Because the goats, there's goats amongst Israel, man, and that's the 2/3. All right, and the sheep are the elect. They're 144,000 plus the 1/3. And it says, for the Lord of hosts have visited His flock, the house of Judah. Now, we know that the house of Judah is the so-called people of Negro descent. All right? So-called Negroes, African-Americans, whatever you want to call them, blacks. All right? And have made them as His goodly horse in battle. You know what I mean? That's really it on that. But the point was in verse 2. All right? Because, this basically cuts exactly Martin Luther King's dream and anybody else that had any kind of vain dream of like manner, man. This is not that dream he had. If he did really have that dream himself personally, and he wasn't coerced, and it was not written for him to say he had it, that was a vain dream, and it was a lie, and he comforted the people in vain, because people get comforted by when they hear that dream. And all right, and I got one more scripture. All right, and this is in the book of Lamentations, this chapter 2, verse 14. All right, this is Lamentations 2, verse 14. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee. All right, because what if he had that dream? That was a vain thing. It was foolish. All right, it was, you know what? What made it foolish? Because it's never going to happen. You're never going to have Edomites and Israelites and peace, basically at peace with one another. That's basically the dream he had. The dream he had was Jacob and Esau were at peace. But we know in the scriptures in the book of Genesis, the 25th chapter, it says that Esau and Jacob are going to be at war with each other on earth, just like they was at war with each other in the womb. All right, it said they're going to be they were struggle in the womb. They were fighting even in the womb. So before they even existed in the flesh and breathing air, they were fighting with each other, man. And the Lord said that they were going to war at they would be two nations that were going to be each other's foes. All right, and they have not discovered thine iniquity. All right, because they're not saying. Like Martin Luther King was not saying that the people were Israelites and you're going off on the law, statute, commandments. He's telling them like, yo, turn other cheek and let your enemy beat the shit out you, and like, yo, you just go along with the flow. Go along with the flow of oppression, right? And that's not the case, and that's not what a leader would. That's not how a leader of Israel should have did. If King David was walking the earth, he wouldn't have said that bullshit. All right. To turn away thy captivity. Oh, and Yahushua is not about that either, man. Yahushua is about what the Father's about. And the Father's about separating Jacob and Esau. And they have not discovered thine iniquity, reading on. To turn away thy captivity, all right? Because him having that dream and putting the people with that mindset kept us further and further in slavery, man. It kept us further down under Esau's hill. It kept us further oppressed, man. That's what that dream did. And that's what it's continuing to do. People are acknowledging it right now. Martin Luther King this, Martin Luther King, the motherfuckers don't give a fuck no more, man. But, they just do it just because that's the thing to do. They're used to it. But have seen for thee false burdens and cause of banishment. All right, you know what I'm saying? Because this dream that Martin Luther King had was as a burden because, people are thinking that they're working on their way to it, but they're working further and further from it. Believing in that mentality of everybody coming together. All right, and that's basically the point. You know what? Just for truth's sake, I'm going to get in Genesis, the 25th chapter, to prove another way to prove. First, no. Hold up. Bear with me. I'm going into Jacob and Esau. Okay, here we go. Yeah, here we go, right here. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 21, and this is my last scripture. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, all right? She wasn't able to bear children. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Verse 23, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, all right? See, there you go right there, separated, all right? Esau and Jacob are to be separate. We're not supposed to be at peace with them. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And that's going to come in slavery when we put Esau in slavery. That's how you know that they're not the children of the Most High, because we're the younger. It said the elder shall serve the younger. Jacob came after Esau, all right? And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red, and as you all know, so-called Caucasian are red-looking people, all over like a hairy garment. They're hairy, and they called his name Esau, all right? Esau, basically his name in the Hebrew means wasted away is he. Idumea is in the Greek, and Adawam, I believe it is in Hebrew. Adawamyum. And after that, his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 60 years, so Isaac was 60 when she bare them. And the boys grew up, and Esau was a cunning hunter. That's basically it. But Esau, these so-called white people, they like to hunt, and a man of the field. And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in the sense, Jake liked to chill, blah, 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 blah. But, I'm going to get off that. I just wanted to get to the point of how they were going to be separate and how they were going to be at war with each other when they were born. And they was at war with each other when they was in the womb. All right, so basically with that, hopefully it was edifying. I want to give up all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles of Israel, which are the apostles of GMS. Peace and love to all the brethren preaching his truth and all truth and sincerity. All right, we almost out of here. Once again, love, shalom. Adawamyam.